Welcome everybody to Kon-head's Crunchy Review Episode 5.
Crunch, crunch!
And I am your host, Dodger J, and with me
Jared.
is Jared as always.
Of course.
And when we're not thinking about BabyTables, we're watching some anime.
How come I don't have a baby table?
We're watching anime on Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll. So today we're going to talk about episodes 11 of Black Bullet and Mekakucity actors. But first we're going to start with a little Naruto Shippuden episode 366. Starting the second year of Naruto.
Really?
Yeah, because 365.
Oh, okay.
So if you wanted to watch all the episodes once a day.
I don't know why you would. It'd take forever.
So what did you think of this week's episode?
This week's episode is alright. Like I said, it was going to be just recapping with the Hokages.
I think it was better than I thought it would be.
Just the end.
Yeah, the end was really cool.
Spoilers.
Oh yeah, spoilers for all shows.
The really cool part was the first Hokage, how he acted. He acted like Goku, and the second acted like Vegeta.
Yeah, Goku
They
Vegeta
had that
dynamic,
relationship.
and they're brothers. So
yeah, I guess it always slipped my mind that they were brothers. It was weird.
Yeah, Jared didn't know.
And his fight with Madara, you get to see it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he showed off Sage Mode, his Sage Mode.
Yeah.
And
then he summoned those gates
like
Orochimaru.
Yeah, gates. Oh, the cool technique that kind of blew everyone's mind in the house was the
Buddha.
No.
No.
Oh,
okay.
Remember when he? Oh no, this was Madara who did it.
Yeah.
It was he put the Sano on the Nine Tails.
That was really cool.
Yeah, everyone was freaking out. So we weren't tired. We had the Kon-heads assembled.
Yeah.
The two of them were off watching some mythical fight, or what do you call it? I don't know. They were watching something not anime during anime night.
On History Channel or whatever.
Yeah, so we had to watch this one in hushed tones. But when they showed that, everyone was kind of like...
Looked over there and was paying attention to that.
This is better than fake history fights. Not that fake history fights is bad.
But they were doing a good job. They're getting Thomas through Dragon Ball Z too.
Yeah. So
some legendary fights.
Yeah, so we thought this was going to be all about Sasuke, which half of it was.
Yeah.
Did you follow any of that?
I wasn't paying attention to the Sasuke parts.
Really? He was kind of
pretty much just the first Hokage and the rest of the Hokages.
He was asking the Hokages whether he should destroy the village or not, right?
Yeah.
So I guess he's going to tell him this story as a way of persuading him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's like, I demand an answer, and he just went off to the story.
Yeah. Do you like the first Hokage?
Yeah, I thought it was really different, like the guy said in the show. Yeah, not what they expected.
He's so legendary and told to be so powerful, and he just acts like a goofball.
Yeah, it's like Goku if he would have founded a nation.
Yeah, and it was really, I really like the second too. He was cool. His look.
Yeah.
His demeanor.
So we like the first, second, and fourth. Not too crazy about the third and the fifth.
The third, fifth is okay, I guess. Not bad.
That was pretty funny when they were he was talking about how it's his granddaughter.
Yeah.
So, anything else on this? Couldn't really hear the music this week.
Nah.
But we were reading all subtitles.
It was basically what I thought it was, but with like the cool Madara first Hokage fight.
Yeah.
You get to see their personalities a little more.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun to see. What is it? Did they say what his Sage Mode was?
No.
Because Naruto's a Toad Sage, right?
Yeah.
So he's got to be some kind of... Because he summoned something, but it was just those walls, those gates, right?
Yeah.
So he's some kind of like Earth Sage or something like that.
Probably a tree or something.
That's what I'm gonna get. Oh, a tree. That's a good guess too. Okay, so let's go over to Black Bullet episode 11.
Oh, good. Just a good show.
I think this one okay, we have to say this. This one, I was horribly wrong with my guess last week.
What did you say was going to
this episode was? I thought Rintaro was going to have to rush to the battlefield to get to his team, but instead...
It just starts off in the battle.
Yeah, it starts off medias res, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
Where the battle is taking place, they're watching it, and... because they weren't supposed to engage head on, right?
No, they're just supposed to go with support. The army, or their little group.
They're there for support, I guess, or backup. But anyway, the army's like getting decimated.
Yeah.
So
a lot of little girls getting hurt, and men.
Yeah, girls and men. And it was really just like a bug march.
Yeah.
Nothing too spectacular, I guess.
No, and it didn't last that long either. As soon as that big one came and left,
yeah,
it was pretty much over.
There was this one they were worried about. It had Mercury lasers.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, because Mercury's not a laser; it's a liquid. It's a liquid metal. But
it's like a starburst, I guess.
Yeah. So Rintaro in this episode gets in trouble for.
He gets in trouble
deserting.
By the main guy. Yeah.
They say he deserted. What he was actually doing was he split off to stop a splinter group of these bugs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was not a really strong part for him. I think they could have did something worse.
Yeah, something that really broke the rules.
Yeah, because this didn't seem like. It's not like.
It was something that should have been a
little more drastic.
Should have been just a slap on the wrist or a firm talking, not getting banished.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It seemed too harsh for what he got.
I guess he kind of makes the point that they just are looking for an excuse to punish him like that. But still, the crime was a little weak.
Yeah. But what part I like is when he was banished and he left the camp.
Oh.
And in the camp, when he leaves the camp, it's early morning. These dogs attack him. And it looks like he's gonna die. This is his last moment. Mm-hmm. But then they retreat into the forest because they see something.
Yeah, that was weird.
And they get slaughtered. And it's the masked man and his little girl.
Yeah, and there was a two-headed dog.
This big red one.
Big red demon dog. Where were those? Are those part of the bug army?
I don't know
what
those are. I guess they're just some weird hybrid animal.
Or something like that?
I think they're just a weird hybrid of animal and those gastrias.
Yeah.
But anyway, the masked man shows up and saves him. And it's his best buddy now. I want to believe that. They had a little camp discussion. He's all hesitant to trust him because of almost killing him.
Yeah.
And what he's done to the whole walls and stuff.
Well,
what he wanted to do.
We thought he was dead. They made us believe he was dead.
Not me. I just have hope.
I mean, they tried to make us believe he was dead.
He's one of my favorite characters.
We still really don't know his motivation, I guess, because he's oh, we're going this way too. You might as well
join us.
Yeah, and he's oh, you're gonna join my side.
Yeah.
Well, we don't really know what that side is really right now. He doesn't want peace, he said.
What do you think?
Maybe he's against the humans.
Yeah.
Because he has that little girl.
I think he's one of them.
One of the what? The Gastria?
The cursed children.
Oh yeah, because he won't show him his face.
What did you think about that? He said,
that's a good idea.
Looking at my face, it's like looking at yours or something like that.
So they're special?
Yeah.
Or they're part of those cursed children?
He's Darth Vader.
You are my son. Do they really talk about Rintaro's family?
No, because remember he's orphaned in the first war or second war?
Yeah, and he went to live with the princess?
Yeah.
Okay, so it could be his dad that died in the war, and
could be his brother, Racer X stuff.
Well, that's some good theories right there.
I've been doing that all week.
So, anything else?
If you ever want to hear my Dragon Ball Z theory, just tweet me up because I'll tell you. I came up with a good one about Popo and.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, some Popo theories. So, anything else from this episode?
No, Oh, did you like the Levi, Tina Sprout cleaning?
They're gonna. I bet there's gonna be a mashup for those two cleaning.
Just cleaning house.
Just cleaning house. There needs to be a game Anime characters cleaning house.
What is with that trend?
I don't know. It's a new thing, and I like it.
Yeah.
I want our characters to clean house. Finn on Adventure Time.
That'd be cool. Yeah, clean his baby table.
Yeah.
Not too much else about that episode.
We got to see the doctor outside of her basement, kind of.
She's helping the troops.
Yeah, so I guess that was kind of something.
I guess.
Wasn't there a joke when they were eating or something? They moved into this mansion for some reason.
For a couple days.
Yeah.
No, not really anything else.
Nah, I thought there was a joke. Oh well. I know what it was.
What?
The blonde-haired girl was like, a pervert like you can't cook good food.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. I thought Inju was gonna get mad at her, but she didn't.
Yeah.
So let's move on to our last episode.
The Mekakucity actors.
Yeah, so this one was really good, I thought.
This was a really good episode for this show.
Yeah, one of the best.
Finally back.
Yeah, we finally
back
we
to
finally
the main
got
story.
Back. It started off kind of weird. I didn't.
Refresh me.
Don't you think? Shintaro was alone.
Oh,
when he's talking to the snake.
Yeah, when he tries to kill himself.
Yeah.
Or probably just enter the void.
Yeah.
To get Ano or whatever her name is.
And they made a reference to like he would see this tragedy on and on again.
Yeah.
So was he like one of those people in the past? I think that's what they were kind of referencing.
That he's one of them.
Yeah, he might have been like reincarnated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then so we moved on from there, and then
we met up with Kiddo, Momo, and Hibiya.
Yeah, and they
were running from this crowd just started surrounding them.
The paper men.
Yeah.
The clay paper.
The generic people.
Yeah, generic people.
So apparently it was the people that were after Hibiya and the little girl.
Yeah.
Mary's friend.
Do we know who they were? Are they connected?
We still don't know.
Because they don't seem to be connected by the
He
dad.
just assumed. Oh, with the dad?
Yeah, because it wouldn't seem like the dad would have an army.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just the people that kidnapped Hibiya, and that's what he told them.
Okay.
And they got put in a prison, but to escape that prison through the power of song.
Yeah. How'd you like the song this week? I thought it was pretty good.
It was good.
Poppy,
real super pop,
but
J-pop.
But she's supposed to be a pop idol, so it made sense. And
yeah, it made perfect sense.
Who are we to judge that grew
They
up?
kind of had to combine their powers to.
Yeah, the first time that you actually kind of did that.
Yeah.
So, because they're not really fighters, but they have to come up with creative ways to.
Yeah. I like at the end of that part where he is like, "Momo, you could be an idol."
And she's like, "I know, right?"
And then Seto and Kano meet up at the graveyard.
Yeah.
Seto wants to pay his respects to the
sister. Or we see the sister on.
We see how she dies.
Yeah,
or how she disappears.
Yeah, and that was a pretty good part.
It was pretty cool. She was talking to the dad because she found out that he was possessed by the snake.
Yeah, the possessed dad.
So she's really talking to the snake, and he's apparently he was trying to bring back. He promised the dad that he'd bring back the wife.
Yeah, so he has to collect all.
But
the
we
snakes.
find out to do that, all the children would have to die, and she wants to protect them all from that outcome. Because she says the mom wouldn't want that.
So she falls off a
building into the void.
Yeah,
that's the only way that she could bring the void is a near death. So she gets on top of the guardrail of a building, and she just jumps in.
Yeah, super tragic, I guess.
Yeah, because
but she's probably not dead.
No, because later on, even what's his name finds her, Shintaro.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
He finally remembered.
Oh shoot! I was just gonna say something about.
And you finally see that all this actually affects Kano. That he's just been putting on.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That
to bear this, so the other kids won't like break down and stuff. So he's trying to be the strong brother.
Yeah, that was a pretty good part.
Yeah, I like that.
Because we thought he might be kind of a bad guy, but he's actually
just looking out for
trying to take everything on himself.
Seto figured it out when he was younger and told him that they can bear it together. I thought it was touching.
Very touching, the brotherly love.
And then later in the episode, apparently, what is that girl's name? The one, the computer.
Oh yeah, this was a little confusing. NA
gets her body back somehow.
Yeah, I guess it was when Kano took her to that tank, and I guess he did it. I don't know.
I don't. She just showed up, and they're all running to help Momo and them.
There was another part where the dad was talking to like Kano, and they show like NA and the robot in the tanks.
Yeah.
Remember? And he says something like maybe the mental one will show up. Is he talking about the tall guy?
I don't know. I was really confused.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know either.
But now they're all together, except for Shintaro, because he's in the void.
So do they need all their, like, natural bodies? That's what she was saying when she committed suicide, right? If I die, then you can. So the dad might maybe be looking a way to resurrect her?
Yeah.
And she shows up at the end. Shintaro finds her in some kind of weird classroom.
I think that's a void or something.
Oh, okay. So maybe he did commit suicide at that one scene.
Yeah.
To get to the void. Oh, okay. Okay.
Gotta pay attention. Can't be just looking around the room.
Okay, so let's go to the part of the show where we embarrass ourselves by trying to guess what the next show is going to be about.
I have no idea. Naruto.
Naruto, I think, is going to be
talking.
No, I think it's going to be total flashback episode mode with the first and Madara's fight.
Do you think they're going to continue that?
Yeah. So I think that's going to be the whole episode. Really, I don't think we're going to get to Naruto in a while.
Okay.
Because they have to talk about this. So this is like that famous battle with the statues, right? Where the waterfall.
Oh, okay, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and then
it's probably gonna mirror Sasuke and Naruto a lot too.
Yeah, and then Sasuke will have to probably have an episode.
So you'll kind of get that episode again, Joseph.
So Sasuke will probably have an episode after that one about his decision or whatever.
The people that read the manga, no, you
hey,
they're way off.
And then, okay, so what do you think about Black Bullet?
I think it's just going to be him and the mask guy for a while.
I have a feeling Tina Sprout's going to show up.
Do you?
Yeah.
She's looking out for him?
Yeah, I don't think...
I kind of do, but then wouldn't Inju?
Nah, I don't know. I think Tina has a lot more, like, is able to slip off herself more easily than Inju.
Yeah.
So, do you think they kind of said that their group isn't together anymore? But do you think they'll stay together?
Yeah, they'll be rogues. Or
maybe they'll go save him or something like that. Okay, and then Mekaku.
They can go anywhere.
Really, because they're pretty much bringing everyone together, right?
Yeah, everyone together except for Shintaro and Ano.
Yeah, they're in some weird void. How are they going to get them out?
I think there's going to be more about the snake.
Really?
I think the dad's gonna be in it more.
You think we'll get like a flashback with the dad?
No, actually in this timeline.
Oh, okay.
I think he's gonna try and get his plan back on track.
Yeah.
And we'll see the outcome of that. And then...
Oh, I had a theory.
What?
Do you think... Because they kidnapped Hibiya's dad, right? Or not dad, his girlfriend.
Yeah, his girlfriend.
Do you think she'll turn out to be like... the mom or something like that?
Oh, maybe. Either the mom or Anu. She needs a body.
Okay. Yeah, she has to play a role somehow because they wanted her.
Yeah. So I guess those people are with him.
Okay, well, we're about to run out of time here. So we're going to say goodbye for this week.
Goodbye. Miss you.
Find us at Select Your Player on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe to us.
And find me on Jared Ariano at Kon-heads on Twitter.
And tweet. And watch out every Saturday night for Anime Night, where we have cage fights and anime discussions.
Yeah.
If you want to join that. And thanks for listening, and come back next week.
Thanks, guys.